Ever feel like you're carrying a heavy, invisible weight? Or maybe like you're stuck in a prison cell, but the bars are made of your own anger and resentment? What if I told you the key to unlock that cell has been in your pocket the whole time? And here's the twist. It has nothing to do with the person who put you there. Today we're talking about forgiveness, but not in the way you think. This isn't about letting them off the hook. This is about setting yourself free. So often we believe that forgiving someone means we're saying what they did was okay. We think it's about erasing the past and welcoming them back with open arms. But that's a huge misconception. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's the act of unlocking the prison within. Holding on to a grudge is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to get sick. The real prisoner isn't the one who wronged you. It's the heart that refuses to let go, replaying the hurt over and over again, keeping you trapped in a cycle of pain. When you choose to forgive, you're not setting them free. You're unlocking the cell you've been trapped in. You're taking back your power. Now, let's be clear. To forgive isn't to forget. How could we? Some memories are etched into our minds, but forgiveness changes our relationship with those memories. It strips them of their power to wound you in the present. Think of it this way. Right now, that memory might feel like a knife twisting in your gut every time it surfaces. But through forgiveness, that same memory can become a scar. It's still there, a reminder of what happened, but it no longer has the power to cause fresh pain. The pain becomes a teacher, not a tormentor. It teaches you about your own strength, about your boundaries, and about what you will and will not accept in your life. The memory transforms from a source of torture into a source of wisdom. One of the biggest hurdles is waiting for an apology that may never come. We think, I'll forgive them when they say they're sorry, but what if they never do? Are you willing to postpone your own peace indefinitely? Healing doesn't start with their apology. It starts with your courageous choice. It's the moment you decide to stop carrying a burden that has become too heavy to hold. It's you standing up and saying, I will not let this define me anymore. I will not let this anger consume my energy. That decision is where your power lies. It's an act of profound self-love and courage, and it's the first step on the path to genuine healing. Healing follows where courage leads. This brings us to the most crucial point. Forgiving someone does not mean you have to reconcile with them. You can forgive someone from a distance. You can wish them well from afar. Forgiveness is an internal process of finding peace. Reconciliation is an external process of rebuilding a relationship, and that requires trust, safety, and mutual effort. Bridges don't always need to be rebuilt, especially if they were structurally unsound to begin with. You can release someone from the emotional debt they owe you without inviting them back into your home. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is to forgive and then close the door, not because you hate them, but because you love yourself enough to protect your peace. Ultimately, this journey turns your wounds into wisdom. Every scar tells a story. When you're in the thick of the pain, that story is one of betrayal, hurt, and loss. But when you touch that scar with the grace of forgiveness, the narrative begins to change. The story stops being just about the pain and starts being about your resilience, your power, and your capacity for growth. It becomes a testament to the fact that you survived, you learned, and you chose to move forward not as a victim, but as the hero of your own life. You didn't just heal, you evolved. So if you're holding on to something that's weighing you down, I invite you to consider what it would feel like to put it down. Not for them, but for you. To unlock that inner cell and step out into the freedom that's waiting. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content on living a more empowered and peaceful life. I'll see you in the next video.